Hi everybody, welcome back to another Minecraft episode on the AlphaCraft server. So we've been doing quite a bit of work around the shopping district, around Spawn in particular, but around the shopping district and the gaming district. And I've noticed that we don't have an ice shop. Now we have got a really good ice cube farm. You know we have. We built it not that long ago. But nobody's selling ice. So every time I want ice, I've got to go to the farm, I've got to AFK, and if I've got to do it, then everybody's got to do it, because I don't know how many more people have got really good ice farms on the server. So today I thought we'd have a change from building railway stations and paths and things like that, and we'll build ourselves an ice shop. So I think I've found a location to build it. Always watching.
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
I'm going to build it here. I think this is a perfect place to build it. Behind the back of Rich Mart's Marty shop. Hi, Jerini. So we've got the station. The station's going to go in there. There's Rich Marty's Mart shop for Emporium to the Stars. If you come around the back, there. And I'm thinking I want to. I was over at the ice farm a little while ago, and I noticed that there's ice spikes all around it, and I thought, wouldn't that be cool if we had a little shop with a big ice spike coming out of it? I think that would look pretty cool. So if we turn that into like a little ice biome with an ice spike, a shop at the bottom, that'll be fantastic. Have I got empty shulkers on me? I've got a couple. So what we need to do before we do any of that is go and get ourselves some shulkers of ice. I don't just want to sell normal ice. Oh, no. I've got portals everywhere and I don't know which one to go to. I'm going to set up some auto crafters to turn all the ice into packed ice and then into blue ice, and it's going to be all automatic. So let's go over to the ice farm. See, one of those, I think one of those would look fantastic. One of those would look great at Spawn, maybe even bigger than that. I don't know whether to make it. I don't think I'm going to be making it 5 by 5 because an ice spike is 3 by 3. That's what it is. But if I have one of those coming out of one of these, have one of those, and then the ice spike coming up next to it, then we could have the shop in here, or the entrance in here, and all of the gubbins and whatever inside that piece, and the rest will look like an ice spike. I think it's going to look cool. I do. But as you know, ice takes its own sweet time to make. It's not something you can craft. It's not something you can speed up. It happens when it happens, and the more water you have, the quicker you'll get the ice. But ice itself, that water there won't turn into ice any quicker. It's a random tick thing, so you just can't speed it up. So we made ourselves a lovely long ice farm, and I love this design. Still never seen anything like it. On a normal ice farm, and I'll bang on about this forever, but a normal ice farm, if you cover the ice farm, or if ice spawns in on that piece of water, then obviously no other ice can spawn on that piece of water until you break it. And a lot of ice farms will generate ice perfectly well, but then you have to manually go through and break the ice before it'll even start to think about making more ice. With this farm, as soon as ice is formed, it gets pushed out of the way allowing the whatever the tick rate. I was going to say allowing the Minecraft system to start generating, or start the countdown to start generating more ice. It's brilliant. I love it. So I need to AFK here for a little bit, and I need to grab one of Steenie's cookies. And then we'll do some, we'll get some ice. And this does generate a lot of ice. In fairness, it generates a lot of ice. I could always run around and take down a couple of these icebergs, couldn't I? Oh. Oh. What if we build an ice spike with the shop thing on the side of it, with one of those sticking out the side of that, or half of one? I might have to do that. Might have to do that, because I like that. I like that idea. I can't get a good view of it, can I? Let's go over here. Yeah. So if I have something like that sticking out, you know, the Planet Rock cafe kind of things, where they've got 60s hot rods sticking out the sides of buildings. I think Simpsons did it once with Mole Man in a car, in his car.
Isn't that clever? It looks like a Cadillac drove right into the building.
Help me.
Yeah, I think one of those sticking out of the side of one of those, selling ice. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. So let's get my pick out. Uh-oh. Get my super duper pick out. I can't land on there to save my life. Beautiful. Nothing more satisfying than doing this. The only problem with this, and I say problem, it's not really a problem, is I can't stand here and get them all. It's a little bit too high, which is a shame. I could put a roof over the top of it, but I don't want to do that. What I should do is just stop whinging about it and just do it. Perfect. So there's still a little bit left up there, but we got 2 shulkers out of it. So I'm going to take these back into my little hidey hole here. And I'm going to make a little area out the back where I'm going to stick down a few crafters. So I can AFK here for the ice to fill back up again while I'm waiting for the blue ice to be made. I'll make this a little more purdy later. Don't need it to be very purdy. So I need to grab my redstone box. Going to need probably comparators and dust and observers and hoppers and maybe a lever. I don't know yet. Not sure. Have some repeaters as well. What I don't have are crafters. So I've got myself. I think I've got myself 3 crafters now. I probably only need 2. I was thinking I'm going to need a control crafter, but I'm not going to need one because you can only craft packed ice out of ice, and you can only craft blue ice out of packed ice. Unlike iron, where you can craft iron ingots and iron nuggets and iron pressure plates and iron bars and all kinds of stuff, I don't need a control. I don't need a control crafter, because as soon as the crafter is full, I want it to be powered and spit out the completed block, so it doesn't have to. There doesn't have to be any control behind it, if you know what I mean. Hopefully you know what I mean. So if we have crafter there going into that crafter there, going into a chest. So anything that's created in that crafter is going to be spat into that one. Anything created in that one is going to be spat into that one. That'll work, won't it? I think so. And we'll need a hopper above that. This is where creepers start falling in. This is such a mess. I'll stick another chest on top of that in a second. So I need a signal coming out of that. And I want that going over a comparator, over a observer. Like that. The right way, yep. And then if I have two I could put a line of redstone dust under there. So now every time that starts filling up, it's going to give out a different signal strength via that comparator there, and that's going to continually change, and that's going to be detected by that observer. And every time it detects a change, obviously, I need a bit of dust on there, it's going to power that piece of redstone dust. And every time it powers that piece of redstone dust, it's going to be detected by those two, which will power these crafters. But as I said earlier, that nothing will be output until those crafters are completely full. So therefore, if I put ice in there now, it'll output packed ice into there. All right, there's a little ticking noise. I don't know how close I've got to be before that stops becoming a problem. We'll find out now, I guess. So if I put that there, I can't hear it here, so that's not an issue. This is very cool. Excellent. So it takes 81 of these to make one blue ice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 24. So I'm probably going to get, I don't know. You do the maths. However, it's not going to be many. We're not going to get a stack out of that, are we? Which is why it's so expensive. However, that's why people pay the big bucks for it. So I'm going to sit around here for a little while, let that do its stuff, see how much blue ice we get. It really is going to take an absolute age. Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to sit here and I'll see you in a little while. So I just thought I'd stick another hopper on the side of that craft and stick the other chest full of ice in it. See if I could get this to work a little bit quicker. And I can. So probably I could stick another hopper in the other side and have this going 3 times faster if I'd got enough shulkers full of ice. So that's half the time it's going to take to do, so that's not too bad. And we've already got 8. We're doing this on an industrial scale. So we're back at a wet spawn again. It's always raining on this server. So before we start, I'm trying to visualize it now. If we have the iceberg there and the ice spike sticking up there, if we have the ship or the half of the back end of the ship, the back end of the boat going in that way, then if you're walking down the side of Richmart here, you'll be able to see it. It'll look like a ship in the side of the iceberg. If we have it going in this way, you'll just see the back. It might not look as good. So I think we'll have it going into the side. But before we do any of that, I need to eat. I need to put down my stuff. need to put... Oh, there it is. I need to put down my stuff. There's all my packed ice. I've got a little bit of snow. I've got a little bit more snow there. Have I got an empty shulker? Let's grab that one. Stick a little bit of that in there. Stick down one of these, and we are ready to rock and roll.
Wake up, grab my pickaxe bright and early. Time to mine some diamonds, feeling swirly. Building castles high up to the sky. Monsters lurking, but I'm saying hi.
So now, I've started doing this. I've started to think. I started to think maybe we should have the shop on the boat, not in the iceberg. So you have to climb up the iceberg, and the shop is going to be in here. Actually, I like that. I like that a little bit better, actually. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. I think we'll do that.
Redstone circuits lighting up the night. Crafting blocks, I'm aiming for the height. Ender dragon doesn't stand a chance. In my realm, it's a big block dance. It's Minecraft Monday, come and see. Pixelated world where we are free. From the nether to the ocean deep. Adventures calling, no time to sleep. Creepers creeping, but I've got my sword. Villagers trading, that's my reward. Chainmail clinking as I roam the land. Together we built this block by hand. Nether portals open, let's explore. Through the lava seas to find the core. Building bridges, making our own way. In this world where we always play. It's Minecraft Monday, come and see. Pixelated world where we are free. From the nether to the ocean deep. Adventures calling, no time to sleep. Creepers creeping, but I've got my sword. Villagers trading, that's my reward. Chainmail clinking as I roam the land. Together we built this block by hand. Nether portals open, let's explore. Through the lava seas to find the core. Building bridges, making our own way. In this world where we always play. It's Minecraft Monday, come and see. Pixelated world where we are free. From the nether to the ocean deep. Adventures calling, no time to sleep. It's Minecraft Monday, come and see. Pixelated world where we are free. From the nether to the ocean deep. Adventures calling, no time to sleep.
So I think we'll have the shopkeeper in here. I also want to hide the shopkeeper barrel as well. I don't want it to be in full view. I know nobody can go in it anyway, but I'm going to hide it. I'm also going to go and get myself a shopkeeper. Are they mushrooms? I forgot what they are now. Are they mushrooms? Oh, are they mushrooms? I don't know. I'm going to have to go and have a look. A mushroom, and I'm pretty sure I don't just have a mushroom. We're on a mushroom island, and the idea was that we would never be short of mushrooms on a mushroom island. So what do? We turned the entire island into not a mushroom. I wonder if there is a single solitary red mushroom anywhere. See if I've got one back at home. Well, after far too much searching, we've got one. Could I have... oh, 3. Could we have 3 shopkeeper tokens, please, sir? Very kind of you. Yeah, they're the right ones. Just going to stick you in. Now, I know we have got citizens loaded, but nobody else has used them other than to make... oh, look, there are mushrooms there. I could have borrowed one of those from Spider. Do you think she would have minded? Could have borrowed that one. Borrowed. Anywho, let me make a chest. I'd have to be a double chest, won't it? Have I got any? Oh, I've got loads of them. Let's go and hide a double chest in here. Can I make... oh, I can make... oh, yeah, I can. I can make the first couple of steps with snow layers, can I? Oh, not quite. Oh, I can. That would have to be a lot bigger though, wouldn't it? Would have to come out quite a long way to make those steps. I'm leaving it up to you. Snow or stairs or leave it. Let's stick you. Ah, okay. Maybe I'm not burying it in there. I'll bury it in the ice. I think it's got to be 15 blocks away. So if you're 15 blocks away, I could bury you in here, couldn't I? I don't need to get to it. I can get to it via my shopkeeper. So if I bury it in there, then I haven't got to worry about it. I don't have to access it. I can access it via my shopkeeper to fill it up. Get there. Right, so do not aim at any block, then right click on these. Oh, right, okay. So I want this to be a selling shop. I want that to be my chest, and I want there to be my shopkeeper. Perfect. Hello, I love my Frilioths. How are you? Lovely to see you. So if I stick packed ice in there like that, I can then charge. What's the going rate? Are we going to sell shulkers of ice, or are we going to sell individual blocks of ice? Let's do 1 diamond. At the moment, we'll do 1 diamond for packed. We'll do... I don't know how we're going to do 2 then, unless I sell tokens again. Unless we sell shulkers full of ice. What? This is just... I can't sell shulkers of blue ice because shulkers of blue ice are... well, you saw how long it took to do just a stack of blue ice. I mean, a stack of blue ice on its own should be 10 diamonds easily. I know how you feel. Let me have a think about that. I'm going to have a think about that one. I need to go over to the shop and get some more ice anyway. Well, Frill, pat yourself on the back, mate. I think that looks okay. Ice won't melt up there, will it, with the torches on it? Might sound like a stupid question for us, but I don't know. I don't think packed ice melts, does it? I don't. Of course it don't. Does it? I don't know. Find out when I put this up here. I will sort that out. I don't like that. But it does a job at the moment. So the final thing to do now is to go and get some ice. Without making a joke about ice. Ice. Baby. Right. So I've got my blue ice. And I've got some regular ice. And I've got some packed ice. Actually don't expect to sell a lot of normal ice, amazingly enough. Because that's just easy enough to get. However, compact and blue is going to be a little bit more difficult. So I'm thinking of charging, if I charge one diamond for a stack of ice, if I charge 1 diamond for half a stack of compact ice and 1 diamond for 16 blocks of blue ice, we'll see how we go. Hello, mate. All right, let's change you. I want you to be cold. You need to be that cold dude. Are you the cold dude? Yes, you are the cold dude. I also want you to be a diamond dude. So one for a stack of ice. 1 for 16 of you. And 1 for 32 of you. I'll do one, it, mate. Fabulous. I think that looks pretty good. Guys, I think that looks pretty good. So I think we'll call it a day for today then, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed the episode, please don't forget to leave it a like. And if you've really loved it, don't forget to subscribe for future videos. And don't forget to check out all the other alphas. They are all fantastic. This is Frilioth, and I'm out of here.